Hello there, fellow warriors. It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to another online battle of Medieval 2 Total War. This is a siege battle that we've never really seen before because it's super low funds. Not just low funds, but super low funds. And the settlement here is just a basic town, which again, we don't really get to see too often. I do have a couple uploads, a couple battles in this settlement, but it's a nice change to the standard European fortress. So the sun is setting on this battle. Night is upon us. Look at that, the nice beautiful red sky there. Kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings when Legolas is like, ugh, a red sky, blood has been shed today. It's like, dude, shut up. It's Middle Earth, blood is shed every day. But anyways, back to this battle. The rules for this battle is like max 2 cav, max 1 artillery. The money for the attackers is 18k, not for individual players, but the whole team, 18k, and then 12k for the defenders, and it is, of course, a 4 versus 3. So let's get started with the army comps. I'm leaving this game paused because there's an epic charge by Scotland and the Mongols that I don't want to miss. So we'll leave it paused. So starting with Poland, commanded by Mirko 17.93, I believe is how you pronounce your name. He's got some dismounted Lithuanian cav here, so they're archers. And then he's bringing some dismounted Polish knights, 2 of them. And then he's got, I think, about 3 units of woodsmen. So, or actually, no, just 2 units. And then I believe he has 2 units of dismounted Polish nobles and some peasants. And here's his trebuchet. And that's it, guys. That's a tiny force. And he's going to have a tough time against this cav charge. Oh, that's going to be brutal. And then over here, the allies of Poland, we have Spain, who's bringing a ballista. He's got a couple crossbow militia. He's got some sword and buckler men, which are pretty cost effective. He has a feudal knight. I think just 1 feudal knight with the general in it. And he has some cav, some merchant cav. Oh, actually, he has 2 feudal knights. There you go. So that's the Spanish force. And then we have the Venetians helping out Spain. And commanded by Super Badger. Oh, by the way, Spain was commanded by Stannis the Manus. I forgot the player name. I apologize. But yeah, Venice, commanded by Super Badger. Bringing 1 Venetian archer. He's got some pike militia. He's got some Venetian heavy infantry. He's got a general's bodyguard with the general in it. And he's got the standard, which is pretty nice. He'll give his men that extra morale, especially the Venetian heavy infantry. They need it. And then he's got some dismounted broken lances. So 1 more attacking force here, way over here. Wait, where are they? Okay, here they are. We have the Papal States, commanded by Sealing Phoenix. And he's got a couple of peasant crossbows, I believe. Yes, peasant crossbows. And then he's got some dismounted broken lances. That's his main infantry corps there. He's got some religious fanatics. A great cross will give his men extra morale. And some mailed knights. Very nice. Very lovely. So those are the attacking forces. Let's go ahead and check out the defending forces. Did I say the name? Oh, yeah, I did say the name. I always forget if I said the name of the player. But anyways, we have the Mongols commanded by Dark Legion Jamie Dodger 25. And the Mongols are an interesting choice for a low money battle. He's bringing some Mongol foot archers. And these are some peasants here. Let's see, what else has he got? He's got, let's see, some Nafatoons. He's got 2 units of Nafatoons, and I think that's going to be huge. This unit, the Nafatoons, are going to be absolutely vital in this battle because a lot of the lower tier units have weak morale, and you can really crush the morale with Nafatoons. So a pretty interesting force, and of course he's got his lancers over here, his Mongol lancers, light lancers, so they're very fast. And then he's got some Mongol infantry, which are, they're called infantry, but they are a bow unit that can fight pretty well in melee. So let's go ahead and check out his allies. We have Denmark, who has a tiny force, and he's bringing the best of the best. I kind of like this a lot. He's got, I think, about 3 or 4 units of chivalric knights and a couple archers, and that's about it. Like, tiny or he has some Norse swordsmen. And Denmark's a pretty good faction for low money, low early period, because they have some really good early period units. But he went with the expensive route. So yeah, there's Denmark. And then we have Scotland, who's bringing a lot of pikes. He's bringing some Gallaglyke, which is, I feel like, a mistake there. I would have just got like all pikes and archers. I think pikes are really, really brutal. They're really, really good at holding those choke points. So he's got peasant archers, pikes, and Gallaglyke, and he's got some Highlanders too. Very cool. So let's play this battle. Let's do it. The epic charge from the Mongols. And this is just cruel right here. Oh, also Scotland, of course, has some border horse. Look at this. There's nothing he can do. Like, this poor Polish player, he's just gonna get wrecked. And the trebuchet is desperately, like, trying to shoot the cav, but that's not really gonna happen. Great charge there. And then we've got the Scottish cav flanking around. Oh, man. This is just mean. This is mean. I mean, what is a man supposed to do? What is a guy supposed to do against such an attack? Oh, they broke the cav, though, so maybe it won't be as deadly as I thought. But that's kind of surprising there. And then, oh, charging into the woodsmen. The woodsmen are actually a pretty good counter to cav, because usually two-handed weapon units are good at killing cav. But he got a really good charge off there. He's going to get another charge here. Boom! The trebuchet firing at the Mongol archers. So he's pushing up the Mongol archers, being very, very aggressive. Here comes another charge from the Mongol light lancers. Going into the dismounted Polish knights. Oh, that's a great target to go after. A very, very expensive unit, and you're killing them with a much cheaper unit. It'll be worth it. Even if these guys break, they killed like almost half of the unit, so well done there. The border horse, oh my goodness. Just slaughtering the woodsmen. And then finally his allies are sending over some cav to support him. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you need to bring at least one unit of cav. He could have saved probably 100 troops if he just had one unit of cav. Here comes the Papal States sending over some mailed knights. It's good to see some great teamwork on this battle, and seeing the teammates working together. But finally the cav has been broken, and the Scottish cav is fighting to the death. Beautiful play there. That was very fast-paced, action-packed, and very fun to watch. So excellent battle. See what? Oh, looks like the Lancers returned to the fight. Looks like they're going over to harass the Papal States now, or maybe they're just going back home. They're like, come on, boys. We've killed enough Polish forces for today, or for right now. They're gonna kill more later. But alright, so nice explosive start to this siege battle. I love seeing stuff like that. Good use of the cav. And now we have some archers over here getting some... Actually, no, they're not firing. But we have a ballista that's going to start firing. Fire that ballista, damn it. Watch them fire into the peasants. I'd really try to save the artillery for expensive units, like going after Denmark with the Chivalric Knights. If you can get rid of them with the artillery, that's really going to save a lot of lives for your side. Oh, look at that. He might be going for it. Oh, he's going for the pikemen. No, those ballistas, man, they're very accurate. Oh, and the cav charge from Scotland, he's not going to have it. He's not having any of that. But yeah, get that crew out of there. So Scotland desperately trying to, yeah, kill that artillery. More horseplay over here. Check this out. Mongol lights coming back. Mongol lights almost sounds like a cigarette or something. Anyways, yeah, cav coming in. They did break earlier, but they have pretty healthy numbers, so they are returning to the fight. General's bodyguard should be able to break them. Oh, they completely missed with that charge. Here comes the Lancers. And Lancers on the other side too, if you look in the background. Yeah, get those archers. Oh, he's going wide. He's retreating that unit, that force. Good charge into the archers. So he's going to get rid of those archers, which is a key unit because archers are really good at killing units that are stuck in a town center. But man, poor Poland. Got to give credit. Got to give credit to him. He's desperate. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My game tabbed out there. I'm not sure why that's been happening, but it's been tabbing out. Like, every time I start up Medieval 2, at random times, it will just crash. But Spain is pushing up his crossbowmen. Or not crash, but tab out. You know what I'm talking about. Spain is moving up his crossbow militia. He's killing the border horse. That border horse just keeps returning. I think they're done. Like, be done. Yeah, they're getting shot down. Ooh, that guy got hit, but he didn't get killed. He's like, I got hit in the elbow. Oh, help me. Help me. We got some good kills here from that ballista. Getting some nice shots. I think a ballista was a pretty solid choice. Oh, and we've got some fighting over here. Sword and bucklermen going in. Going after the Norse swordsmen. So Spain being really aggressive. Got some archers up here, some crossbow militia. Looks like they're going to try to get behind the sword and bucklermen and fire at them. which is a pretty cool tactic there. But these guys are going to break here. Well, actually, it says the balance of forces are even. Look at the trebuchet coming in. Oh my god, I almost killed his own troops there, his own allies' troops. Oh, this is well played by Denmark, by Blackheart. By the way, I forgot to say the player name for Denmark, so I apologize. Blackheart. Great play by Blackheart. And here comes the Mongols flanking around Spain. You really got to protect your flank. And oh my god, they killed the general. That Mongol cav just will not die. And they're just a big thorn in the side for the attackers right now. Just racking up kills. They might break, but they will return. Another cav charge into the Spanish crossbows. This is getting intense, guys. This is getting really tight. I need to get a bird's eye view, make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, that Mongol light lancer, jeez, I'm impressed. They're doing a great job. Here comes another cycle charge. So they killed the general. They routed some sword and buckler men. They destroyed Poland. They're just going on a rampage right now. But I think this is going to be the end for them. Merchant cav coming in. But they're getting hit hard by archers over here. Look at that little view right there. Firing into that gap. We've got the Mongolian foot archers trying to save his lancers. And that's exactly what he did there. The archer fire is just too much for the merchant cav. He's going to retreat them out of there. The Mongol light lancers are going to be able to escape. And look at this. The Norse swordsmen still standing their ground even though they were outflanked. And Spain being very, very aggressive. All right, let's go back to this point of view. It looks like we've got the Papal States pushing up their religious fanatics versus peasants. This is the battle of the shiniest turd right here. But I think the religious fanatics are going to win this one. And let's see. Poland is now pushing forward, setting up some woodsmen. So he's kind of flanking around. He's getting hit hard by the archers. But he's going to try to flank around and help his ally. But I think at this point you should just retreat. The Spanish forces have been pretty much crushed. He still has a lot of reserves though. He's got his feudal knights, which are going to be very, very important. And he has 2 healthy units of sword and bucklermen. Oh my god. Okay, good. I thought the lancers were going to charge in there again. I was like, oh man, give these poor guys a break. Give them a break. But yeah, Poland charging in. The woodsman. I think he's going after the crossbows here. Crossbows are busy shooting the Spanish forces. Here comes a woodsman charge. Very cool. Very awesome. And here comes Venice. Out of nowhere, sending in their general's bodyguard. But this is really risky because the archers over here are just releasing hell upon the forces that are stuck in this little ditch area fighting. There's not a lot of friendly forces, so they're not really getting a lot of friendly fire, so they don't really have to worry about that. But good use of the archers there. And here comes Spain sending in some merchant cav. This is the unit that broke earlier, but they are back for revenge. And here comes a volley. Oh my god! I'm so glad. At first I was like, oh, that volley's not going to hit anyone. It killed like half of the Scots Pike militia. Great use of that artillery. That's going to be key in this battle because they're so, grouped up in the center. But we do have some vicious fighting. We've got the Galg-like fighting off some dismounted broken lances. It's time to push up that Great Cross. Keep your men inspired. Here comes another volley. Boom! Oh yes! Took out the peasant archers. Well done there. That was a beautiful volley. Oh, that was... Oh, and here comes the ballista. Yes. See, it's almost like the defenders, they have to be aggressive. Like they have to, or they're just gonna be sitting ducks, and they're gonna be hit hard by archers, artillery, ballista. It's gonna be insane. So oh, here comes the lancers again. Check this out. They just will not die. They will not die. Got a charge there. It wasn't that great of a charge, but he is making the Papal States feel a little bit uncomfortable. Here comes a cav charge in the back of the army. That's a really good target right there. Try to get them to break. But I think they need a little bit more than that to break the dismounted broken lances. Alright, so let's go back to the other fronts here. Poland now pushing down this main center. And Venice moving up quietly over this way. Honestly, he should push some forces this way try to help out his Italian brothers there, his Papal State allies. Because this is kind of open, you know? Open to attack his Mongol infantry. Oh, and a charge into the broken lances. God, these guys are so annoying. If I was the attackers, I would be like, screw those Mongol light lancers. Bunch of jerk faces. But the struggle carries on over here. The archers focusing down the Scots Pike militia. Really good target there by Poland. Great use of his archers, getting rid of a very important unit in the battle. But here we go. The lancers causing more pain for the poor Venetians. And the Gallaglyke. What is Scotland doing with Gallaglyke way out here? I love the aggressive play by Scotland. Well done. Scotland. Venice desperately trying to save his men. Papal States sending over some help. Yeah, I mean, the broken lances should be able to handle the Gallaglyke. But they're losing a lot of good soldiers there. Alright, so very smart play here by Spain, moving up his archers, moving up his ballista, getting a lot of kills. I think what's best for the defenders is to hide your men behind the walls here, behind the buildings. But it's kind of difficult because you're kind of opened at all angles. It's hard to hide your troops. But aggressive play by Venice, sending in some very elite units. And I think he's going to be able to break through the Scots Pike militia. Their pikes have been just utterly destroyed. I'm surprised he's not taking a more patient approach by moving up his archers first, then moving in the heavy infantry. But I respect his aggressive play. The broken lances, or the Mongol light lances, or lancers, excuse me, are just like not going away. I think this is the last guy though. Nope, there's another unit this way. There's 3 left. Look at that volley right there, killing a bunch of these troops. Lovely. Oh, here's the trebuchet firing. Oh, just missed the Scots Pike militia. And now Spain is pushing forward his sword and bucklermen. This battle has been awesome. I'm so glad we get to see this. And look at this good use of the Nafatoons throwing it. Okay, this is really good timing here by Jamie Dodger, because he's saving his Nafatoons for very elite units, and he caused the Venetian heavy infantry to break. They will return, but that's really going to help him out there. Those Nafatoons are key. I think that's a really smart unit to bring. And look at all these units. A lot of elite units left, so this is far from over. And now the sword and buckler men are getting hit hard by the Nafatoons. We need more elite troops. Poland trying to break through there. Couldn't break through the Mongol foot archers. And there we go. We got a little cav charge. This is what I'm talking about. This is the flank that I wanted them to expose. But Venice, General's Bodyguard, and the dismounted broken lances fighting off the Mongol infantry. Pretty tough unit to break through. And Scotland still fighting it out, man. Brave militia here, fighting to the death. They do not give up. You can see that all through history. Oh! Good volley there. And now the Chivalric Knights are being called into battle. Oh, what? Just destroyed that catapult. I think actually it was already destroyed. But they still have 1 catapult left. Oh, he can get a massive chain route by Spain. But these guys are getting hit hard by Venetian archers, by artillery. It is raining death upon them. And then we've got the standard over here. But Venice, man, those Venetian heavy infantry did not work out for Venice. But yeah, they definitely need to be patient here. They need to use their artillery. They're running out of troops, man. I don't think they're going to be able to pull this off. Oh, the Nafatoons. You got to get rid of those Nafatoons. Look at the Mongol general over there. Here comes Papal States. The Papal States pushing for the town center. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, good hit from the ballista. Keep that ballista fire up. Go for that catapult that the Mongols have. Ooh, good volley there. Missed, but could you imagine if it hit these Chivalric Knights? This is a good target. Go for the expensive units. And then the standard here will fight to the bitter end. Oh, another good hit by the ballista. He's going after the Highlanders. I think that's really the only unit he can go after. But the Feudal Knights have been called in, so everybody is sending in their elite units now. Because this is the final push, guys. Got the dismounted Polish nobles trying to break in. So they're attacking on all sides. Very good strategy there. You want to overwhelm your defenders. Overwhelm your enemy. Boom, look at that kill. I killed you dead. See you later on the moon. Nice. Great cross being pushed forward. That's good. Keep the men, you know, inspired. This Shiveric Knights fighting off Feudal Knights. These Feudal Knights need help, and they are getting help from Venetian fire arrows firing in the flank of the Shiveric Knights. And Venice is now able to send back his forces. They return from breaking, but usually when a unit breaks, they're not going to last too long, and they're going to break soon again. But Spain is pretty much out of forces now. I mean, he's down to the Feudal Knight with his general in that unit. Oh, good hits into the Highlanders. And the Nafatoons focusing down the Papal States attack here, their assault. And Poland breaking through. The Highlanders are now being committed to stop the dismounted Polish nobles. And Spain was crushed. They break again. Move up those crossbows. Use that ballista. That's all you can do at this point. Just try to kill as many as you can. And the balance of power is now pretty much even. Oh, he's so desperately trying to kill these Galaglike with that artillery. What an intense battle. It's awesome. It's a little hard to tell who's who here. Venice and Denmark looking very similar. But of course, use the flags. Fire arrows coming down. I think at this point it'd be better to use normal arrows, because you're not going to break your opponents. They've got a town center that they can just infinite morale if they stand in it. So I think using normal arrows, being a little bit more accurate, would be a lot better situation for you. But Poland is sending in their Polish Knights now. They're a very elite unit. And you know, it's now in favor of the attackers again. So this might be a little bit of a tricky situation. They need this catapult to get some solid kills. I don't think I've seen it yet hit anyone. I don't think they've had a good angle yet. Oh, but the fire arrow is coming crashing down. There's still a very healthy unit of Shiveric Knights that's going to be a pain for the attackers. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Let's see that catapult. Is it going to fire? He's going for the Great Cross. Go for that Great Cross, man. Oh my god! The artillery killing the catapult crew. The trebuchet. Trebuchet crew is like, I am king, catapult scum. And there goes the Venetian general. Damn. That was a beautiful hit by that trebuchet. I would have been so frustrated. I've been like, what are the odds of a trebuchet directly hitting all of my crew and killing everybody but one guy? That's terrible. Just terrible. We got some reserves over here. The Polish Knights waiting for their call, their command from the general. I love this little I love watching the pikes stick out their pikes. Now the Galaglike are going in there. Oh! Was that a fire arrow, or did he kill his own general with his Nafatoons? Jamie Dodger might have got some friendly fire on his general, which is not a big deal because he has infinite morale, but you know, it could hurt the front lines here. And that ballista getting some nice kills. Killing the Scottish from the backs here, focusing them down. I would go for that Nafatoon right there. You got to get rid of those Nafatoons. But look at this, Denmark pushing to silence the ballista. Good move there. Aggressive play. I love it. And it's causing Spain to break from the battle. And he's going to go ahead and run away his ballista crew, which is a really smart decision. Because you can run away, get that unit away from the fight. That's going to really help out your teammates. Yeah, so keep them running. Keep them running. And then when they run back into their defense, go back onto the ballista and keep firing at them. Very annoying, but good tactics. So now the final Polish Knight unit answering the call, charging in, trying to break through the Scots Pike Militia. Oh man, This is 50-50, guys. This is anyone's game at this point. They just have to deal with the infinite morale. Oh, and there's still oh my god, a healthy unit of 49 Shiverick Knights that I completely missed. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have enough to break through. It comes down to the Papal States and Poland. There is some Venetian archers, but they're very tired. I think he's resting them up. And maybe he's just waiting for a perfect opportunity to charge. I think Denmark is keeping his troops in reserve in case Venice charges in. It looks like Venice is charging in. And, oh, also, oh, man. Did he get some good cav charges there? The Venetian general, he could have got amazing charges on that Shiverick Knight. But here comes the crew. They're going to go back on the ballista. Great job by Stannis the Manus. This poor Polish knight's having a tough time against the Galaglike, and now the Nafatuns are flanking around. Oh, that guy just got a kill. He's like, oh, I just killed a knight. And here comes the Venetian archers. So this is down to just a handful of troops here. The Shiverick Knights being a real pain for the attackers. This is just like a small, oh, the flips. Small battle over here. He still has his crew, which has infinite morale. He still, Denmark has some archers that are firing down on the enemy. On the defenders, I mean. And Poland was victorious here. He can now push. Go for those Nafatuns. Get them off the battlefield. Go, 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 go. Charge. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. They're killing your men. There you go. There you go. He's charging in. Good charge there. Good use of knights. And the general's bodyguard breaking. The ballista about to fire. Come on, get a good volley. Your team needs it. Oh, kill those Shiverick Knights. Oh, he went for the Mongolians. He only killed one guy, and very unfortunate. Run your crew. Run your crew, man. Run, 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 run. Oh my god, he's not going to make it out. He's dead. Well, they don't have to worry about the ballista anymore. That's unfortunate. Great Cross was now sent in. And Poland pushing for the town center. Going after the Nafatuns, finishing them off. Well done. But they still have to worry about those Shiverick Knights. And here comes the Shiverick Knights from Denmark. I think that was a great decision by Blackheart, getting the Shiverick Knights. Very small army, but they did their job. And I'm sure they got a bunch of kills. Oh, stabby, stabby. Yeah, the Polish Knights are no match. And now if you look at the balance of power, it's heavily in favor of the defenders. And look at all the Shiverick Knights that are left. You know, they really should have targeted the Shiverick Knights, tried to get them off the battlefield. Use that trebuchet to fire at them. Still have a trebuchet crew, but yeah, they're not going to do much. And there goes the, I think the Polish general. So he's cut down. Poland has no more morale. The Great Cross is going to fight to the bitter end. Oh man, what an epic conclusion to this great battle. Such a unique and intense battle. Some interesting tactics that we don't really get to see too often. So really, really good aggressive play by the defenders, and that's probably what saved them. If they were just sitting back and waiting for the attackers to move up, that would have been trouble because they would have just been hit hard by artillery and archer fire. So I really love their aggressive play. The Great Cross are going to put up a very desperate last hope defense here, and I think that's the last of the attackers. Look at the death and carnage. The building's on fire. A gory fight. Does this trebuchet still have... Oh, it still has ammo. Or are they just firing meat? And there goes the general for the Papal States, I believe. Got some archers still firing. Desperately firing. So the Mongolian catapult didn't really pay off, but it doesn't really matter. Because they're doing a great job. And I think at this point we're going to go ahead and fast forward. And yeah, he's just flinging meat at them. And I think all they have to run down is archers. So yeah, Poland is charging in archers. They're dead. And then we've got this unit over here. There we go, amidst defeat. Thank you. So great battle, guys. Very intense, very back and forth. Both times, it looked like anyone could have won this one. But look at the kills by the Mongols here. Jamie Dodger getting almost 600 kills, and that's really impressive because there's really not that many troops on the battlefield. Venice really deploying a small army here, less than 300. Blackheart getting a little less than 300 kills. Really, see, the reason he didn't get a lot of kills is because he was keeping a lot of his troops in reserve. And then Russian King getting 406 kills. And then we look at the attackers. Papal States getting 246. Super Badger 288. Stannis the Manus almost 400. And Poland getting the most kills, which is pretty impressive because he had such a rough start. But this was sent in by Jamie Dodger 25. So thank you for the battle replay. It means a lot to me. And if we look at the kills here, Mongol Light Lancers, both, oh my god, they've got the majority of kills alone. My god, 136, 125. Great battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was really, really fun. I love to see unique siege battles like this. Try to come up with some cool, unique scenarios. I'd love to upload them. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.